Hi, I'm Sissy Sullivan.
I'm Tracy Turner, and we are a Sullivan Turner team at Maybaum Real Estate. We wanted to welcome you to this beautiful equestrian estate, 24 acres.
And we have a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,273 square foot custom home to show you today, in addition to a 4-stall barn and a separate hay barn. This property has about 12 acres that are fenced in pasture. There's an additional 4 to 5 acres in established coastal that is open for your equestrian use. Plus there is a really nice wooded buffer.
That wooded buffer is about 5 to 6 acres. And the serenity and the peace of this property, so it's appropriately named Vespers Farm.
And we're at 772 Montmorenci Road. And just in terms of our location, we have easy access to Highway 302. We are adjoining Jumping Branch Farm. There's a property behind that is in a conservation easement, and there's also a large polo farm adjoining this property. So you've got like properties surrounding and a really beautiful, peaceful setting. Should we go inside?
Sure.
So this home was designed by a local architect named Martin Buckley. He loves classical architecture, and it really is reflected here. The contractor who built the home is Stanley Builders, Charlie Stanley being the lead. And one of the things that we really find that distinguishes it are the front and back porch, because the porches are long, they're deep, there's plenty of places for living and seating. And then also you have the details like the beadboard ceiling, the classical columns, and the beautiful wrought iron railing that really defines the entry onto the front porch. The front doors are solid mahogany, and they're just beautiful.
As you enter the foyer, you have you're greeted with 11-foot ceilings, smooth ceilings, wide base moldings, and lovely heart pine floors that actually go throughout the main living areas of the home. To your left, you have a gracious dining room with library paneling and nice crown moldings and really beautiful window treatments that enhance the space. And then you're formal, but yet you're still open to this wonderful living room that offers Hitchcock ceilings and just a lovely window wall that overlooks the back pasture here.
The windows and these back doors are all Anderson, which is, of course, known for its quality. And one of the things about the baseboards, and kind of one of the old house qualities this home has, are the outlets are actually in the baseboards in most of the house, which would be very in keeping with a historic home that's been renovated. This space has a really lovely proportion, and obviously you see it can accommodate a nice piano in addition to a living space. And again, to expand that living space, we can follow Tracy right outside onto the back porch, which also has that nice basket weave brick flooring and the nice wrought iron railing. And you have these just gorgeous views across the pasture.
Yeah, you have a lovely brick enclosed fenced-in area, so if you are letting the puppies out, they can stay right here out of the way of the horses. So again, this, as Sissy mentioned earlier, the property is about 24 acres and about 12 acres in fenced pasture. You see one of 2 run-ins here. And this particular run-in has 4 kind of run-in stalls. It also has electric and water going to it. But what a wonderful porch to really enjoy the end of the day.
So I want to show you the kitchen here at Vespers Farm in this really beautiful home. And just again, see the detail here in the crown molding and these coffered Hitchcock ceilings. It's just really lovely. The kitchen is really, I mean, it's a great scale to this kitchen, and it's beautiful with the island, the two different types of granite. I think we love seeing that kind of mix of finishes with the island's actually a super deep dark gray brown, and then you have white cabinetry, and it just all works together. You have KitchenAid, a French door refrigerator, views from your kitchen sink out to the pasture. We have an ice maker, a compactor, your range with the retractable pot filler, which I think is fabulous for making pasta or cooking lobsters on the 4th of July. But I really like the width. There's plenty of room for people to be working and easily navigate to the living space. And just beyond our pocket door here, we have a little home office and pantry and laundry room area with a door that has a pet door that your dogs can use to go outside into that bricked courtyard.
And Cynthia, I love this nice openness from the kitchen into the keeping room, because you can, as you're doing your dinner or whatnot, there's still really wonderful conversation between the two spaces. And this room is such a warm, inviting room with your built-in bookcases, your wood-burning fireplace, and then if you can take a peek at this lovely pine ceiling, it just brings some wonderful warmth to it. Of course, the heart pine floors continue through from the kitchen into the keeping room.
I like the harmony that of having the tongue and groove beadboard here in the keeping room, and then also, if you recall, underneath the porch, the front porch. So there's this harmonious use of finishes and textures.
This is a nice private space. You do have this door here that actually gives you added privacy from the keeping room into the primary bedroom. You have a really nice, square, gracious primary with light on two sides of the home, so you get quite a lot of nice natural light. And then, of course, the wide baseboard moldings continue throughout. You have smooth ceilings and the recessed lighting. Again, the ceilings are a little over 11 feet, and the height of the windows are quite nice too, to let in that natural light. And then you can continue right into a fabulous space, the primary bathroom, which has a nice walk-in closet on your right, tile floors, linen closet on the left, a private WC, and then you also have a really nice tiled walk-in shower and lovely soaking tub. There's, two vanities here with your granite countertops and lots of great cabinetry underneath. And then through this door, you have your laundry space, which Sissy mentioned from the kitchen, and then your entrance to your 3-car garage, which is wonderful to have to store all your vehicles and or other golf carts, whatever you have.
Now that you've seen the primary bedroom suite, I wanted to share with you the rest of this really well-designed home. To my left, there's a vestibule which leads to a really lovely powder room, which is great for guests. And then there is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath guest wing over here to our right. Through the living room and dining room, there's actually a small double door access. So it's really easy if you don't have house guests, just to close the doors and basically have this wing, set off or set aside for when you're not using that. When you do have guests, they're going to be really happy because there's a long hallway which separates the 2 bedrooms, and both bedrooms are ensuite guest bedrooms. So I'm going to follow Becky here. You can see they also have nice views This one bedroom is on the front of the house and has views to the front pasture, has a nice sized closet and its own private bath. Yeah, the finishes are great. You have the granite, the nice high cabinetry, nice clean tile floor, lots of space. The closet's actually a walk-in and has built-in cabinetry. Ceiling height continues to be high here in the guest wing, and we'll take you down to see the second guest bedroom. There is a pull-down attic here in the hallway, which also offers some extra storage. So we have nice scale to this bedroom. We have views out the windows to part of the pasture. Again, a private guest bath and a walk-in closet. The hard pine floors are in the bedroom space here, and it's just the tiles brought into the bathroom. Again, nice granite, nice vanity space, really comfortable. It'd be really nice to be a guest here at Vespers Farm. This 24-acre equestrian property obviously has amenities. So we're going to show you the barn and talk to you a little bit more about the horse readiness this property has to offer. This is a great center aisle barn. It's about 36 by 36. It was built in 2015 by Elite Construction. You have 4 nice size stalls and some really nice hardware on these stalls. There's sliding doors on the front with the yokes. And in the back, you have some really nice Dutch doors for open ventilation. They also, of course, yes, you can hear, have fans that are already installed and the horses are enjoying. And they're all matted, and they're actually matted over a stone dust subfloor. So really done well and appropriately for your horses. The doors have obviously blanket racks. Hello, buddy. You're so handsome. We can see the horses are quite happy here. I just want to point out, it is October 7th and we have fans on. And I think that is awesome because one of the things about coming to Aiken and being here with your horses is that we have such a nice climate for the full year. One of the other nice things about this barn is that it was built to have expandable end walls. So if you did want to expand the barn and add a couple stalls, it's actually constructed to do that. You have a nice space here for storage, and then there's also a really nice, gracious tack room. So the tack room is really a blank slate for you with your tongue and groove siding and your beadboard ceiling. You do have the heated and cooled little air conditioner there. There's also a powder room here. And then you have a nice sink here and some cabinetry. So really a nice, probably 24 by 12 space to utilize how you need it. Okay, the hay barn is really quite useful. This is a Hoover building. It obviously has covered storage space for your trailer and equipment, but there's also a concrete floored storage area that's completely enclosed. That's ideal for hay, but with this big sliding door, you could also drive in a tractor or have equipment storage here in this enclosed space. The concrete floor also keeps moisture out and keeps your hay keeps your hay life longer, I should say. There's also a nice teardrop. We can look back here to the primary drive. You can see we have a nice distance here between the barn and this Hoover building, but you could do a nice teardrop so you don't actually have to back out. You can easily turn around and drive out the property. You can actually see up here straight ahead as Becky, this direction, there's there's the gate to that front pasture. Again, easy if you wanted to drive through and turn out directly in the pasture, you easily could do that.
And then beyond this pasture here, you do have, that's the 4 to 5 acres that Sissy had mentioned that is not fenced, that you could really use for, goodness, field work or to put a little jumping area
I
in.
know. I'm imagining the cross rails and weaving in and out among the trees. It could be quite fun.
And there's a nice protected 5 to 6 acres of woods behind us right here as well.
Yeah, so it's horse ready, horse amenities, beautiful custom home. Why don't we do the nuts and bolts for you next?
You want to have the tree grow?
So we're going to wrap it up here at Vespers Farm at 772 Montmorenci and just give you a quick review
Overall.
of everything that you've seen today.
So the total acreage is 24.2 acres. We're located very close in to town at 772 Montmorenci Road, right here in 302 Horse Country.
We're actually adjoining Jumping Branch Farm. We're really close to Full Gallop Farm. Easy haul to the Vista schooling and event facility. Plus, it's so easy just to take 302 into town to get to Highfields, Bruce's Field, or Hitchcock Woods.
Yes.
Of course. So we've got 3 fenced pastures. They range in size, I think, from 3.6
to about 5 acres.
and we have this open area which you could use for schooling or create a little jump course or a driving course.
There are 2 run-in sheds that are about 4 stalls each, and 2 of the 3 pastures.
This one actually has electric to it as well. We have an Elite Construction 4-stall center aisle barn. The stalls are 12 by 12. There's an 18 by 12 foot tack room with a sink, obviously hot and cold water. And the way the barn was designed is if you wanted to expand it and extend it, you could do so easily.
And then there's also the 2-bay covered area with the hay barn attached. And then of course the home, the lovely home, 3273 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, lovely front porch, amazing back porch that is just so pleasing to sit and enjoy that pasture
I
view.
know. It
It's
has
just lovely.
an attached 3-bay garage as well. A beautiful drive-in off of Montmorenci Road. I mean, it's just a beautiful property. We hope that you'll want to come see it in person and see why this could be your Aiken farm.